Hello guys, my name is John Michael A. Reyes and I'm currently tasked again to have a video of chapter 1 summary, and this is the chapter 1 summary. I've learned that, and the chapter 1 summary is all about exploring the network. It is somewhat an introduction to the CCNA 1, and this is the summary. Networks and the internet have been changed the way we communicate, learn, work, and even play. We all know that both of them are have major effects on us, because as you can see, we can play with each other even though they are from far away. You can have a video chat on everything, even you are not in touch with them personally or in other stuff. Then network comes in all sizes, and they can range from simple network consisting of two computers to networks connecting millions of devices. As you can see, I have a computer, this is my network, I have a router here, and some other stuff, and they come all in some sizes, because just like this, my cell phones they are part of a network, and in other stuff just like laptops, PCs, printers, switches, firewall servers, and other stuff, they can be considered as part of the network because they can utilize and accommodate all the people that are using it and can provide the things that they need, and some beings to be needed. Then the internet is the largest network in existence. In fact, the term internet means network of networks, because as you can see, if we have the internet, we have all the networks, we are all connected with each other. It is somewhat, as you can see, just like I've said earlier, you can connect with the other people even though they are far away from here and other stuff. Then the internet provides the service says that enables us to connect and communicate with our families, friends, works, and interests. As I've said, you can connect with each other even though they are from abroad or far away from you. And as you can see, network are so consistent, and it is always part of our daily life, because today we are living on a world full of technology, or somewhat we can say that it is a technological era for us. Then the network infrastructure is the platform that support the network. It provides the stable and reliable channel over which communication can occur. It is made up of network components including end devices, intermediary devices, and network devices. The end devices are the devices that end users use. By the way, the end users are us, the people who are having some cell phones, PCs, laptops, and other stuff. We are the end users, and the end devices are the things that we have electronically or technologically, just like the cell phones, PCs, laptops, tablets, and other stuffs. Then we all know that the with end devices, we can always have a lay-by or just dead things with each other. Then the intermediary devices are somewhat what we call the switches, routers, access points, and other stuff. By the way, the intermediary devices are used in order to communicate, or it is somewhat the way in order to communicate or support the end devices in order to do some specific task that they do want to do. Then the network device or network media, there are three types of network media: the wireless, the LAN, and the what's the other one, the serial. I think the wireless is somewhat used wireless used in in the wireless are used in use radio waves yet. Then the LAN cable is somewhat used in some, just like in computer shop and other stuff, and the WAN or the wide area network is somewhat used for in order to connect to other countries and other stuff. Then the there are three types of networks: the LAN, MAN, and WAN. The LAN topology or the local area network is all just for peer-to-peer, or just I said earlier, the computer shops. Then the MAN topology is the metropolitan area network. It is used in some cities in order to connect with each other. Then in it is larger than LAN, local area network, but smaller than wide area network. Then the WAN or the wide area network is somewhat used in order to connect each other with the whole world and other stuff, just like having the ISP or internet service provider. In order to connect with them, they should have some WAN or wide area network. Then networks must be reliable. This means network must be fault tolerant. Then we all know that fault tolerance is somewhat you should be you should have always have a way in or way, even though there are some errors in some ways. It is somewhat, when you have errors, you should have the network or the building should have another way in order to deliver the product or cost. Then the scalable is somewhat about the expanding of pieces and other stuff. It is somewhat you should easy to expand, just like in computer shop you should have a space for another computers in order to, if you want to expand, you can easily expand them and not having trouble with the other PCs and other stuff. Then provide quality of service. We all know that quality of service is very important, because if a service doesn't have a quality or other things, you can get easily disrupt or your business can go down easily. Then the ensure security, just like the quality of service, we always need a security of the information and resources on the network. Network security is an integral part of computer networking, regardless of whether the network is limited to a home environment with a single connection to the internet, or as large as corporation with thousands of users. No single solution can protect the network from variety of threats that exist. For this reason, security should be implemented in multiple layers using more than one security solutions. Then, because we always need to use more than one security solutions, because we always need that, because there are so many hackers and other stuff. Then the network infrastructure can vary greatly in terms of size, number of users, and number of types of services that are supported. The the network infrastructure must grow and adjust to support the way the network is used. The routing and switching platforms is the foundation of any network infrastructure, because routing and switching is somewhat the first thing to do in order for us to build a network. Because if we can configure or connect each other, there will be no network that will be built or evolved. Then this chapter focused on networking as a primary platform for supporting communications and other stuff. And the next chapter would be will introduce you to the Cisco Network. I think the chapter 2, operating system or iOS, what is used in order to enable the routing and switching in a Cisco network environment. And that's all. Thank you.